when we learned that September 8th was National Ampersand Day, we knew we had to be involved. If you remember last year, we rebranded from Citizens in Northern to CNN. And homepage covered our story when we launched the new brand, and we talked a lot about how the ampersand plays such an important part in our brand, in our culture, and in the way that we behave at CNN. Our mission is creating value through lifelong relationships, and the ampersand really kind of exemplifies that in a great way. Right.
The 2020 Community Service on the Green, sponsored by the Wellsboro Area Ministerium, took place this past Sunday. Ministerium President Pastor Carl Linscott welcomed attendees. Reverend Dr. Jeff McCleary gave the call to worship, and the Living Word Praise Team led us in song. Reverend John Bondis, the new pastor of the United Methodist Church of Wellsboro, presented Sunday's community service message on the Trinity. After the benediction from Pastor Brett Kennedy, the Vineyard Church of Wellsboro served a cookout lunch. This year's event was well attended and brought together many area church communities, showing our unity in Christ.
So registration is done and you're ready to run. But where do you start? Let me explain. We'll actually have the course set up for you to do anytime you wish between September 12th and 20th. So you come to the start line painted at the bottom of the beach hill where our starts have been every year. Whether you're doing the 5K standalone walk run or the full triathlon as a team or a solo, you start all at the same location, right here at the bottom of the beach hill. You'll then continue around the lake and follow the lakeside trail. We recommend that everyone become familiar with the course to get the best time if you're worried about your time. However, we do have park maps available, and the event map is online at the Step Outdoors website.
Did you do the 2020 census?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did do the 2020 census.
We get representatives according to our population, and if we're not counted, that certainly isn't going to be helpful.
It's not too late to submit your Census 2020 form. Participating in the census helps to ensure Tioga County receives its fair share of federal and state funding.
Go to my2020census.gov and begin the process. Thank you.
Year after year, we've been ranked the best bank in Pennsylvania for customer satisfaction. Want to know our secret? It's our people. Hardworking, kind-hearted, and fun-loving. They are our secret ingredient.
The rules are simple. Community members purchase a golf ball for $100. Then, all of the balls are dropped out of a helicopter above the hole, and whoever's ball is the closest to the hole wins the grand prize of $5,000. The second place winner will receive $1,000, and the third place winner will receive $500. And if your ball just so happens to be the farthest one from the hole, you'll receive a nice consolation prize of $250.
However, this is 9/11 Remembrance, and as we think about the experience, it has tremendous meaning to those of us who stop and reflect on those horrible losses of life on that day. That expression of harm to our country and nation affects us deeply. Now let's pause and think about how we felt then. We felt hurt. We felt harmed. We felt threatened. We didn't know all the aspects of it at the time, but we knew where we were. It didn't matter who you were, where you were, what age you were, your nationality, your faith. It didn't matter because we were one. We were a people of a nation who had been hurt, who had been harmed, who had been threatened. So today, let's take that moment as we reflect not only on what that event created, but more importantly, where we stand as a nation today. There's some harm happening now, and with that in mind, wouldn't it be a welcome turnabout if we could revisit the feeling of that experience? That we would have a chance to look at one another differently. Those feelings of pride and country, of unity, and to be a part of who we are today. Let's hope that as we work through this pandemic and all the unrest, that we recognize what this nation means to all of us. Change the approach of how we treat each other. Show respect for this nation and our flag and what it stands for. Because 9/11 helped us appreciate everything about who we are as a nation. And I pray, may God bless the United States of America.